Okay, so I thought today I'd just like to give an update on the documentary Boarding on Insanity. What have we been up to the last couple of months, and how is the fundraising going? So, thank you. Okay, so we are now 30 days into our fundraising, and so far we've raised about £5,000. So a big thank you to everyone who has supported so far. Really appreciate your support. We couldn't make this film without you, so thank you. We've still got 30 days left, so please do share with friends, family, people who you think are really intrigued by this question. Are our leaders traumatized? And it seems to be very present at the moment with the COVID inquiry. Interestingly, one of the people who is being investigated, interviewed on the COVID inquiry, I used to play rugby with at boarding school. So it is very relevant to me to see people that I know being interviewed in these kind of and in the public eye. What is the impact of trauma on our leaders? So where are we at the moment? So over the last month or so, we have started to organise a retreat. It's going to be in February, and we're going to film this retreat. So we've got 5 men, 5 women, and we've got a couple, man and a woman, who are going to be running the retreat, and we're going to film it. And I will be one of the participants, and then there's going to be another 4 men and another 4 women. So a lot of the work the last month has been interviewing people, speaking to people who are interested, because what we really want with the film is we want the first aspect. There's 3 main aspects of the film. The first is, what's the impact on the child? Then what's the impact on the adult? And especially if they are a leader, how might that impact them? What are some of the symptoms? And the third aspect will be, well, how do we heal? What is the path to healing? How do we begin to heal from the trauma? And so this retreat is going to be showing that. It will be 4 days in a retreat centre, and it will be a journey talking about our experiences of boarding school. What was it like for us? And going down, I imagine there'll be a lot of grief, and then coming out the other side. How do we heal? How do we move through this and see this as an optimistic film? So that's what we've been up to this last few months with that. Also, after that, we're looking at, I've been reaching out to quite well-known ex-boarders, actresses, actors who've been to boarding school, and asking them to come on the documentary. Not found anyone at the moment, but that's what we've been up to. Just keep on reaching out to people, reaching out, every day, and doing that. So then after that, what we're going to be doing is we will start to edit. Once we have the retreat, and we're going to start editing the film together. I don't say I'm going to do it, it'll be Ben, the director, Ben Cole. And yeah, it'll be probably 6 months, and hopefully we'll get it out around the time of the election, because I really see that with so much of what's happening with the Conservative Party, with our leaders. We can see Rishi Sunak went age 8 to boarding school. David Cameron went age 7 to boarding school. We can see, Boris Johnson went age 11. All of these people who are in the public eye, many of them have been to boarding school. So we want to, just to bring that to light. And then what else? Other things on the horizon. So once we've done that, then at some point, and once we've finished it, we'll do premiere, and that we have a few locations so far. We've got Glasgow, we've got London, we've been offered New York as well, and there's a few other locations, some film festivals, one in Scarborough, things like that. So it's exciting. What can you do? Please keep sharing the documentary. It's a word of mouth thing. Maybe it's politicians, your local politician, your local MP, send the trailer, the promo to them. I'll put it into the description. It's like, how can we get out as much as possible? I've reached out to a few politicians and I've sent the promo to them. Some haven't got back to me. Some have said, actually, no, I'm not interested. But yeah, we just keep putting the message out there. And I think this is a key thing around this time of year. Christmas is like for us to keep going. It's a lesson. Is we fall over, we mess up, we get up, and we come back to the importance of it: integrity, kindness, love, compassion, and then begin again and begin again and begin again. This Friday I have an interview with the author, who's under the pen name Luke Pemberton, and a man called Michael Davitt, and he's written 5 books, and he's talking about his breakdown, his experience at boarding school, and yeah, really fascinating conversation. And then next year I've got quite a few podcasts organised, which is exciting. So that's really it. This is the last video before Christmas. I really thank you all for your help, your support. It's really appreciate it. I feel that it's like a movement we're creating, and it's not just me, but there's so many of us out there doing this work. Whether there's a therapist, or whether you're in therapy but you're just passionate about bringing this to light. I feel it's such a key issue, and we're seeing this in the politics at the moment. So final thing, please do share the promo, and let's get this film made. And thank you so much, and have a wonderful Christmas, holiday period, New Year, and we'll do a film next week, and although I'll be on holiday. So bless you all, and stay safe.